This is a Xenolink data analysis for Adam Seal, Laccross shot, collected in March 2012. We'll take a look at the performance factor here. We see is about 160. 91% utilization of peak stick speed. Stick speed itself is pretty good. Release speed is pretty good, but utilization is fairly low. So that tells us that there's probably some compensation going on. We look at kinetic link, and we see right away, there is a kinetic link there. We do see some lower body transferring upper body, but very limited. Pretty much an upper body, arm-dominated shot. We do get pretty good release of the stick, but it's almost entirely all arms, so we want to include the lower body and the core. When we look at lower body stabilization, it's not bad. We got pretty good speed coming in, although it could be a little bit more aggressive. Deceleration is fairly effective. Release, maybe hang on to that deceleration a little bit long, like to see maybe peak out and then just a little bit of release happening as we let go of the ball. Lead leg stabilization, not that good. We see coming in very straight with a lot of knee flexion and then a quick extension of the knee, so too much leg movement, really not effectively stabilizing that lead knee, which is a big function of not only speed, lower body contribution, but overall coordination. Of course, when we look at core loading, we don't really see a really effective load. The load pattern is kind of way off. It's actually picking an anomaly out here, but we would see that peak load really occurs in here, a little bit more where we would expect it to be, but very limited and not very effective as far as the process itself, because we have very little differentiation between the lower body and the upper torso. As far as stick speed itself goes, we got good peak output. Not using as much of it as we would like, but still pretty good at release. The vast majority of that release certainly along the target line. We've got pretty good dynamics as far as direction goes. So as far as the characteristics of relationship between the arms and the stick are good, speed stick is good, and speed direction is good, but utilization of the lower body and the core not real good. We obviously would like to improve lower body contribution and core contribution to the speed process, which will not only improve power, but improve efficiency, ballistic output, quickness, and certainly accuracy.